Hello all, welcome back to Shaving with Peg Leg. Just get the camera straight right there. Alright, today, doing the face shave. And as you saw in the intro, we're going to use the Razor Meister. As I said before, all my research shows that all the Razor Meister heads are mild. So it's basically pick the handle you like and go with it if you want to get that razor. They come with 50 Lord Platinum blades, which we will be using today. We're also using, with great anticipation, the Phoenix and Beau Spitfire. There's the pour. And yes, I did scrape because if you can see it on the very top there, I took that chunk out and it was the same pour all the way through. So I put the chunk back just so when what I usually do, I've got my soap stands, you've seen those. What I normally do, see how the lid's on there, tight? I put my finger here. Then when I take a chunk of soap out of that tub, I'll take it where my finger is to keep all the weight on the bottom of the stand to hold the soap in place so it doesn't get lopsided. Just me. Excuse me, trying to keep some balance. I've got the lather whipped up in my Turkish hand-hammered copper bowl, sitting in hot water to warm the lather, using the PAA Starcraft brush. Beautiful lather. Using the Neutrogena again, still for a pre-shave. Turn the fan a little bit so it's not blowing directly on me and going to dry out my lather. Okay. Thank you all to all my subscribers, new and old. Appreciate you stopping by to watch an old fat guy shave. And that lather is nice and warm. That's the one thing about copper. It conducts heat very well. That's why it was used in plumbing for so many years and then they started getting cheaper with the PVC. But you had copper pipes. If you're in an older house with copper pipes, you're golden. This lather is another one that feels like a balm when you put it on. Very nice. And since this is a mild razor, I'm glad it came with the Lord Platinum because I'm hoping, well, the Platinum should make them smoother. I don't know if it's going to make them any sharper. But I wanted to use a sharper blade with this because it's mild to wake the razor up a little bit. But we'll see how the Lords do. So I got 3 days worth of growth. That did pretty damn good. There's very little left. I think this was a good blade choice for them to give with this razor. The blades are smooth and pretty sharp. I mean, not going to say they're the sharpest thing out there, but they're pretty sharp. With the grain on the neck. And if you guys didn't know, that's the reason the coatings, they have the different coatings. They have titanium, Teflon, platinum. God, there's so many coatings, but they're just to make the blade smoother. They're not, they don't add sharpness. And yes, I'm getting back to stretching my neck. Hopefully that will help get some of those hairs. And it did. Well, that blade, that's not a bad blade. The Lord Platinums, I'm not sure how much they are for 100. They can't be that much. I mean, Lord blades aren't normally that much. But they're smooth. That's not a bad blade at all. I thought I had enough water in it. My peaks were good in the bowl. You know, how I said I like my peaks to see, that one's standing straight up. That's gonna need more water. I like them. I like my peaks where when they stand up like that, the tip of it flops over right away. That's how I know I got enough hydration in the soap and it's not dry and pasty. I didn't think I put that much soap in this bowl, but I'm getting a lot of lather out of it. I can cut down on how much I use next time. Okay, across the grain. I'll have the specs for this razor in the description. I always take them after I shave for some reason, instead of before. Well, most of the time anyways, not all. Yeah, if they were going to give 50 free blades with their razor, that was a good choice. That's a good blade. It's not the best out there by far, but it is far from the worst. Just a very, very smooth and efficient blade. To pair with such a mild razor, I shouldn't say such a mild razor, I don't know the mildness of it. They just listed as mild. Oh, I did nick myself. I thought I did. Wasn't sure. But that's because I'm really not used, my skin is not used to going across the grain on my neck at all. This, if you ever thought about getting Spitfire, please get it while you can, because supposedly the day is coming when you won't be able to get it. That's not so. Okay, I haven't got my glasses on, can't tell. And it is a wonderful, wonderful scent. That leather and tobacco just hits you so nice with just that hint of juniper for the sweetness is great. It really is a wonderful scent. Right through here, just a little bit right in there, nothing up here. But I did change the way I shaved a little bit. If you notice, I do more strokes on the initial 3, just a wee bit right there, but right there too. I thought I got myself there. I felt a tug. I wasn't sure if it was a tug or if I cut. I thought maybe I grabbed a hair between the on the very edge of the razor, between the blade and the head, and pulled it out, but I guess not. I guess it was a nick. That's alright. You should be used to me bleeding by now. I do it enough. I don't even feel like I'm putting lather on there. I think it's just slickness. Wow. Just get that a little alum, see what if that helps. That's good. That's a good combo right there. I like that. If I can learn to shave without nicking myself, it'd be even better. It happens. You're taking a piece of steel and rubbing it on your face. It's gonna happen. Pretty good. Pretty good, guys. Cold and wet. Cold and wet. A little bit right there, like a 2. Down in here, about a 3. So yeah, that was a good shave. That's a nice little razor. For being mild, like I said, the blade choice helped. But you can do that with any mild razor. You put a more aggressive or sharper blade into it, you'll wake the razor up. And the same with an aggressive razor, you can put a more mild blade in it and calm it down. Witch hazel. This old Walgreens drugstore witch hazel, nothing special. Phoenix and Beau Spitfire aftershave splash. Sweating. That's good. Good enough. That's, guys, this scent is amazing. It really is. The aftershave balm. Oh. Not the best sponger in the world, but does the job. Probably work better for guys that like to use more balm than I do. But I don't use a lot. Oh, that scent. Guys, that... I wish they made a cologne for that. Be excellent. It really would. See, all sealed up. So, thank you for joining me. The Razor Meister. It's hard to see. It is engraved in the head. And it's kind of fancy. I don't know, can you see it? Mild head, several different handles. They've got gold, chrome, black. They got a few wood ones. This is a wood handle in blue. They've got all different colors. They're under $20. They're a mild razor. They come with 50 good blades that pair well with the razor. Again, proof you don't need an $80 razor to get a good shave. This is where you should be spending your money. On soaps, the splash and balm matching. You don't have to, but I always prefer to get the matching balm and soap or aftershave splash. But that's where you should be spending your money. Find a razor, gives you a good shave. Find a blade that works in it for you. You've got the razor, it works well for you. Find a blade that works well for you in that razor, and you're set. Then spend your money on your soaps, because that's gonna give you more variety in your shaving experience, using different soaps, different scents, different bases, different formulas than these will. Honestly, this is where you want to put your money. Alright guys, we're 22 and a half minutes. I will say, enough of the babbling fat guy in the chair. You're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys.